The Last Wave. Alara remembers a time when she and Kale were inseparable. Their small coastal town was their whole world. They spent every summer day exploring the rocky shores, building sandcastles that the tide would always claim, and sharing secrets under the old lighthouse. But that was a long time ago. Now, their world felt miles apart. Alara looked at her phone, her thumb hovering over Kale's name. She had called him 3 times this week. Each time, the call went to voicemail. The silence was louder than any words. She remembered a day they found a small, perfect seashell. Kale had polished it until it shone like a pearl. "This is our friendship," he had said, "strong and beautiful." Alara still had the shell in a small box on her nightstand. She wondered if he still remembered. Alara decided to go to his house. She knocked on the door, her heart beating fast. Kale opened it, but his eyes were on his phone. "Hey," he said, not looking up. "What's up?" His voice was flat, a stranger's voice. She walked away, her feet heavy on the pavement. The sea breeze felt cold against her cheeks. She found herself at the old pier, watching the fishing boats come in. An older woman with kind eyes was sitting on a stool, painting a beautiful picture of the harbor. The woman, whose name was Lena, offered Alara a cup of tea. Alara told her everything, about Kale, about the seashell, about the silence. Lena listened without saying a word, her brush moving gently across the canvas. When Alara finished, Lena just said, "Some things are meant to be memories. Trying to paint over them will only ruin the picture." Alara went home and wrote a letter. She didn't want to leave anything unsaid. "I will always cherish our memories," she wrote, "but I can't be the only one holding on. I hope you find happiness, even if it's not with me." She left the note under a rock near the lighthouse, a place only they knew. She waited for a reply, a text, a call, a note. Nothing came. The silence was still there, but this time, it felt different. It was no longer a symbol of hope, but of acceptance. She finally understood Lena's words. The picture was complete. Alara decided to join Lena's art class. She learned to mix colors, to see the world in new shades. She painted the lighthouse, the sea, the old pier. She painted her memories, but this time, she added new colors, new details. She was creating a new picture, a new story. One day, she was painting on the beach. The sun was warm, the air was salty. She was alone, but she didn't feel lonely. She was free. She had let go of a friendship that was no longer there, and in its place, she had found something new, herself.